Hello and welcome to the first video of Taboo Talk, where we talk about things that are, a little bit beyond the norm or that people don't really talk about. Mostly just me ranting and being an asshole. Just kidding. I'm never an asshole. I'm always sweet. But this is so that way we can start talking about things that bother people and that probably bother other people, including myself, but that no one wants to talk about. So, pretty much, I'll get to the gist of it, and I will start. First thing, and ladies, actually, first of all, may the 4th be with you. Free comic book day, that's what's up. Everyone enjoying, I hope. Anyway, after that little side bit. Okay, the first thing, and this is the ladies. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to go against you. I love women, that kind of whole thing. You guys are awesome. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here or something. I mean, I don't know how that works, like childbirth, but anyway, what's up with you guys wanting to join cosmetology? Like, really? Like, it seems like you guys are doing it in record numbers for really what? I mean, it's kind of like a cop out, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some girls that need to be in cosmetology. I know a couple. Lauren, Marina, just to name a couple. You guys, I mean, there are some girls that have real talent that they're bringing into the cosmetology industry. Um, but a lot of girls, I just feel it's kind of like, hey, I have nothing better to do, and I, I have nothing better to do, and I'm pretty, so why not work on finding new ways to get me pretty? But I mean, it's not even like you guys do that. It's just kind of like, I think that you guys just almost do it for like a reputation thing, and that's kind of like weird, like oh, I'm in cosmetology, so therefore I can tell you if you're ugly or not. It's kind of like modeling, and I'm not trying to be a dick on that either. But so many girls, I see so many girls. Oh yeah, I model, or yeah, I model for this, or I model for that, and that kind of stuff. And it's just kind of like, that's great, but last time I checked, modeling was something that was kind of hard to get into, and especially if you did it professionally and artistically, it's not something that can be done by everyone. I mean, not even some pretty girls I know. I think would probably make the crappiest models. But whatever. I digress. Um, all in all, pretty much, I just wanted to know what the whole craze was for cosmetology. Like, why is that like the first thing that girls go to? Is it just because you guys do makeup and enjoy makeup, and it just gets you more makeup? I mean, what's really the I don't know. I get what's the motivation behind it. Especially for those girls. I mean, a lot of people end up just working in a nail salon or working at some sort of spa, making minimum wage and tips. Because of the fact that unless you're going to be a powerhouse in that industry, then you're really not going to get anywhere. I just want to know what's your guys' opinions on it? Is it just a fad? Is this like the new kind of beauty school dropout? I just wanted to know what's going on with that. Honestly, sharing my opinion and wanting to know. Secondly, and this is going to be another female related thing. Once again, I'm not trying to dog on you guys. I'm not trying to be like, oh, you guys are stupid and females are dumb and females are stupid and But what is going on with this whole thing of like guy, like when you have a guy that's trying to talk to you and he's like, oh hey, how are you? And all of a sudden he's thirsty. Oh, that nigga thirsty. Yeah. It's just kind of like, what's going on with that? Like, he just wants to say hi, how are you? I mean, I can't really say that this has happened to me, considering I've been in a relationship. However, I mean, I've just seen it a lot lately, especially with a lot of my friends. Like, they'll try to approach a girl, and then all of a sudden, it's like, she'll text for like maybe a day, and then all of a sudden she drops off the map. That's just rude. If you don't want to talk to someone, just be upfront about it. But even then, it's how are you gonna, and then it's the same girls that are complaining, oh, I can't find a guy. I just want an honest guy. Why am I always alone? And it'd be different if like these complaints weren't sincere, but these complaints happen like every other day on Facebook from some of you girls, and some of you girls know it's you. It's you. Just saying. Just saying. Guys do it too. Like guys do like hypocrisies and that kind of stuff. But I'm just not seeing it on the same extent as the girls do, because some of the girls, it's just like, oh, like, why can't I get a guy? Why can't I get a... When I clearly see on some of your guys' pictures, because you're putting pictures there to get attention, sorry. Like, they're saying, oh, hey, how are you? Oh, hey, like, text me and that kind of stuff. Oh, hey, Snapchat. Oh, hey, kick me. It's just like, how can you say that you're not getting attention? You know, like, there's someone that wants to talk to you. You know, and probably what you're doing is just judging your book by your cover. Oh, does he have a nice car? Oh, does he ripped on his profile picture and that kind of stuff? It's like, come on, stop doing that. You know, you guys, like, really what you're going to come out with is just a whole... What's going to happen is you're going to have a whole generation of girls that just married, divorced. And I hope not. But really, I mean, I just think you guys need to get together and understand that a conversation is not dating. Do not think that every guy that's trying to hit you up is going to be, you know, like trying to get in your pants. Because it's not. For one, that's not true. Some guys are really respectful, and some guys will totally treat you like the queen that you think you are, even though I know you're not. But, you know, and will totally respect you and totally love you to the end of your days. But you just don't even give him the chance. You think, oh, well, he doesn't have a nice car, or he doesn't have 30,000 friends on Facebook or Instagram or something like that, so therefore he's not worthy. You know, that's not true anymore. You know, you never ever know what a guy can bring to the table. I mean, I've seen some guys that look nerdy as hell, and all of a sudden, you know, they're driving Maseratis. You know, I mean, I don't know about Maseratis, but you know, they're driving nice cars, BMWs, that kind of thing. But the point is, just don't judge a book by its cover, and never judge a guy by his message that he sends. You know, hey babe, how are you, and that kind of stuff does not make him thirsty. And please stop saying that. Please stop saying guys are thirsty, girls, or even guys, or even, you know, gay men, lesbians, and that kind of stuff. Nothing against them and that kind of whole thing, but it's just, it starts now. You know, it starts with one person. Just have tolerance. I mean, come on, it's not a big deal. All right, well, reaching on my 7 minutes. I guess the last little subject that I'm going to bring up is just because I'm a nerd, and since it's Free Comic Book Day, my little, review for Iron Man 3. Tony Stark, I mean, of course, Robert Downey Jr. always brings the same thing to the table. Really, really energetic, really, really awesome character that he plays within Tony Stark. At the same time, I thought the storyline was great. I love the Iron Man. I'm really not a big Iron Man fan. However, I love the Iron Man franchise. The Avengers just kind of boosted it up. And one thing I will say is that they had great continuity by the fact that and I'm not going to spoil anything like that, but he did bring up the fact of what happened in the Avengers. It was fresh. They did touch on that. What happened in New York with the aliens and the Avengers and so on and that kind of stuff. However, that's the really only Avenger tie-in that you see with the movie. I was kind of hoping that post-Avengers, they would kind of have more of a relation to where you will see the characters, you know, because they're a super team, and things have changed in the world. So you would think that maybe they would have more of communication, I guess, going on. But other than that, Iron Man 3 is also a wrap-up, or what appears to be a wrap-up of the Iron Man series. I think this is a mixed blessing just because of the fact that the storyline that they presented didn't really seem like a wrap-up until maybe the last 30 minutes. And then you kind of realize, oh crap, this is probably going to be the last Iron Man movie. I think it's cool mostly because you need to always end on top. And this movie does provide that last very cool movie of Iron Man. Very, very interesting, great storyline. The cast was kick-ass. I mean, Guy Pearce, he was a really great villain in this. Among other people who just made it come together. And it is a memorable last film, if this is going to be the Iron Man's last film. I'm not sure, because I had heard of Avenger sequels, so I'm assuming that Tony Stark is going to resume his mantle as Iron Man. Just saying. The only negative thing I could really say about the wrap-up, it's just like I said, it was kind of rushed. You really didn't understand it was a wrap-up until maybe like the last 30 minutes, and then you're going, wait, is this really him putting up, like, you know, is this really him ending Iron Man? Like, wait, Tony Stark, like, hang on here. You know, I thought you were going to go out with a bang, not a whimper. You know, and it's not at all a whimper, but at the same time, it's just also very, very, like, how do I put it? it's on the verge of anticlimactic. That's all I really got to say. But see it for yourself, judge it for yourself. If I'm wrong, then shit, tell me. All right, well, thank you guys for your time. This has been the first episode of Taboo Talk. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please, by all means, get some comments going, get everything going, because I really want your guys' feedback. Thank you. Out.